Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. And in today's video, I'm doing a video holiday questions that I was tagged in by Miss Southern Belle. These are 15 holiday questions. And then at the end, you're supposed to also tag 5 people. And I picked out 5 people that I'm going to tag. So if you're watching this video and you think it might be you, watch to the end and see if I tag you. Okay, and here are the 15 questions in order. Number 1, your favorite holiday scent. Well, my favorite holiday scent actually starts in October. It's pumpkin spice. I like spicy scents like nutmeg and clove and cinnamon. Pumpkin is my favorite, and I usually only can find good pumpkin candles around this time of year. And the number 2, your favorite holiday beverage. I like hot cider, hot apple cider. I also like a good hot cocoa every once in a while. With little marshmallows floating on top, nothing better. Number 3, what song gets you in the holiday spirit? White Christmas. If you listen to the lyrics of that song, they take you back to your childhood days, to the old-fashioned Christmas time with stockings hung up and candy in it and snow and sled rides and snowball fights and building a snowman. And I've got 2 dogs down here running around because they want to be in the video. They want to be up here with me. Number 4, as a kid, did a sibling get a gift that you wanted? Oh yes, they most certainly did. My older sister got a tape recorder. Now, I didn't ask for a tape recorder. I don't know if she did either, but she got one. And when I saw that she got one, I got mad because I thought, well, I'd kind of like to have that for my present. So, yeah, I was jealous of my sister's tape recorder. Number 5, what is your favorite thing about Christmas? My favorite thing about Christmas is the brightness of it. People decorate their houses outside and inside. Lights everywhere. If your town decorates, they have Christmas lights and Christmas decorations. The stores are all decked out in bright lights. And it's just a very colorful, festive season. I love the brightness of Christmas. Number 6, do you have any Christmas traditions? Well, I did when I had a family, a husband and kids. We did things together, but I don't anymore with just me. I can say the closest I have for a holiday tradition is to mail out Christmas cards every year. And that in itself is becoming a lost art. People just aren't mailing out Christmas cards like they used to. And I think it's because the cost of postage is so high and people can email somebody and wish them a Merry Christmas. But to me, it's just not the same as getting that card in the mail in a red envelope or white or green, and you open it up and there comes a card that's all glittery and festive wishing you a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and blessings to you. There's just nothing like that. I used to get them and I enjoyed hanging them up. I would put strings on the wall and hang my Christmas cards up, or across the door facings, up around it. I would tape them all up around the door. I don't get as many Christmas cards anymore as I used to, but I do still enjoy sending Christmas cards out. Real or fake tree? Well, I really enjoy a real tree, but I have a fake tree. And I think it's because the cost of real trees is so expensive. We always had a real tree growing up, always. I can remember my daddy bringing that tree home, and that stand that you put it in that was red and had them green legs on it. You'd put the water in there and he'd put the tree down there and there, tighten them little screws. And then when it started drying out, the pine needles would fall down in the floor. But there was nothing better than having the smell of pine in your living room from a real Christmas tree. Are you on the nice or naughty list? I am always on the nice because I'm a nice person. I can honestly say that. I think I'm a nice person. I think I'm a good friend. I think the people that I'm friends with enjoy having me for a friend because I am a good friend. I listen to what they say. I pay attention to what they say. and things that they've got and want and need. If I'm able to do it, I do it for them. So I think I'm always on the nice list. Does that count for anything? Because I am on the nice list. Now, do you start shopping on Black Friday or wait until the last minute? Neither of those is the answer to that question. I shop all year long. My grandmother used to do that. She started January 1st shopping for that upcoming Christmas. Because in January, all that stuff goes on sale anyway, the wrapping paper and the bowls and stuff. But the merchandise does too. And if you got somebody that's not real picky, you know, if it's a seasonal thing that's not going to go out of style, like a mug of Santa Claus is always in style. If you find a coffee mug of Santa Claus after the holidays for a quarter or a dime, that's a real bargain. And it's a good Christmas gift to give somebody that coming up December. I shop all year long. Like if I'm out and I see something that I know a person likes or collects or enjoys and I can afford it, I will pick it up and stick it back and hope that I can find it when it comes time, because I have done that. I've put stuff away and then not been able to find it when the time come up for Christmas. But yeah, I shop all year long, and I basically did that because my grandmother taught me to do that. That was frugal living when she grew up. Name all of Santa's deers. Yes, I can. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and of course, Rudolph the Red-Nosed. When do you put your tree up? Well, when I used to put a tree up, once again, when I had a family with a husband and children and everything, we would always put it up together on Thanksgiving night. After we had our big Thanksgiving meal, we usually went to family for Thanksgiving, like his mom or my mom. But then after we came back home with the kids, we'd get the tree out and put it up Thanksgiving night. But I don't put a tree up anymore. I do have a tree. Like I said, it's an artificial tree. And the last time I had it up, my decorations on it are all Hello Kitty. Y'all probably guessed that. Whenever I went in stores and seen a Hello Kitty ball ornament, or at one time McDonald's had the Hello Kitty Happy Meals. And I went through the drive-thru and got a Happy Meal every day after work just to get that toy out of there. And then I would take a hot needle and burn a hole in it and make an ornament out of it, and it hung it on my tree. But I don't put a tree up anymore. It's just me here. Plus, I don't really have any room. I don't have any room in the living room to put a tree up. I could probably put a tree up in here somewhere. But what's the sense in putting a tree up in a room that you're not going to be in where you can enjoy it all the time? So I just don't. Maybe a little farther down the road, open up a space in the living room. You know, take out one of the bookshelves that's got my DVDs on it or something and make room for a Christmas tree. Do you peek at your gifts or do you like surprises? Well, now as I've gotten older, I'm able to wait. But when I was younger, I simply could not wait. I actually have a video in my playlist, I think. It's one of my older videos when I first started YouTube, because I started my YouTube channel in November. So in December, I was talking about Christmassy stuff. And I did a video about a time that I looked at Christmas presents. If y'all want to see it, check on my playlist and see. I can't think of the title of it right now. You'll just have to look for Christmas something, and I don't remember. But it's there. Do you ever go Christmas caroling? Well, I don't now, but I used to in the past. I used to go with school organizations, and sometimes the people in church would go, and sometimes family members would go. But even then when I went, I can't sing at all. I cannot carry a tune. I can't sing. But when I was in a group of people singing, of course, their voices would overlap over mine. And it was just a fun thing to do, to get out there and do Christmas caroling. Knock on people's door. Or really, I don't even think you knocked. You just went up in the yard and started singing, and they would hear you. And they would come to the door. Sometimes they'd give you cookies or money and hot cocoa or whatever. It's just a fun thing. Candy canes, you know, whatever they had on hand. Yeah, Ginger, yeah. Where do you go for the holidays? Well, for Christmas every year I go to my adopted family's house. I have a girlfriend whose mother and aunt and them basically have adopted me pretty much ever since I met her. She always had me over for every holiday, not just Christmas. 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day, we would barbecue and do stuff together. And I spend every Christmas with them. They treat me just like I'm their daughter. They buy me gifts. I'm included in everything. So I spend my Christmas holidays with my adopted family. They're not really my adopted family, but I feel like I'm special and I'm one of their own. What are your favorite Christmas decorations? Well, right now I don't have any particular favorite ones. Like I said, I do my tree up in Hello Kitty. So, and Hello Kitty's not really a favorite to me because it's around me all the time. You know, I have Hello Kitty in my house. I guess if I had to pick one, at one time, I was really heavy into snowman decorations. I would put snowman signs out in the yard. I had a blow-up inflatable snowman that I put out there, and snowman's in the house. I found a lot of snowmans at the Dollar Tree that I used to hang around inside the house and outside. So I guess snowman would be my favorite. Let's see, where am I now? Oh, okay, that was number 15. Now, I have actually added one in of my own that wasn't included in these 15 holiday questions because I feel like it needs to be in here. And you all can tell me after you watch this video if you think it needs to be in there too. And my question that I'm asking and adding in is your favorite Christmas movie. I mean, that only stands to reason. Everybody loves to watch the holiday Christmas movies at Christmas time. My favorite one, I actually have two that I had a hard time picking between. One of them is kind of a kid's movie, but I enjoy watching it every year. It's a Muppet movie. It's called Emmett Otter's All Jug Band Christmas. That's the title. And the characters in the movie are actually puppets. And the other one that I like to watch is called The Holiday. And it has Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet, and I can't think of that guy that plays her brother. But anyway, I watch that every year because to me it's a sentimental movie. It tugs at my heartstrings because I can relate to what that lady's going through. It almost makes me cry when I watch her because my heart breaks for her because I know what she's feeling. So that is the 15 plus 1 that I added, holiday questions. And now I'm going to pick 5 people that have YouTube channels that I'm tagging to do this. So if you're watching and you're listening, these are for you. Number 1, I'm picking Bonnie from Bonnie's Bargain. Number 2, I'm picking Carol from Plain Vanilla Grandma. Number 3, I'm picking Robin Sadowski. Number 4, this is the new lady whose channel that I was telling you about in one of my other Vlogmas. Her name is Diana Lynn. I'm picking you, Diana. If you're watching this, this is giving you some content that you can do on your channel to help it grow. And you don't have to be on camera. Just set up the screen, focus on like what I've got, presents, a Christmas thing, and answer the questions. And then the last one is AJ's Green Topics. So those are my 5 people that I've tagged to do this holiday. And y'all come back and see us in no time. Bye for this one.